here at the beach for episode 1. Exciting! We're going to learn everything you need to know about becoming a beach legend. That's surfing like a pro, looking the part, and catching it all on camera. Yo guys, we're here with our local surf expert slash surf legend, Sean Dollar. This guy rode a 61-foot wave 2 years ago and landed himself a world record, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So today we're going to learn some tips, and you were saying the surf today was actually really awesome.
It's super good. Really good south swell, one of the best swells of the summer, so we're going to have fun out there.
Yeah!
So what's this?
Shaka.
Shaka!
Shaka!
Yeah.
That's what surfers love.
Shaka. Let's go shred. Like a peacock. Sean, what are we going to learn first?
I got to teach you how to stand up. It all starts with you're laying on the board and you're going to paddle, right? So when you feel that wave start pushing you, and you got that momentum, grab your rails, push them up like a push-up. And then you lift your hips up and you press off your back foot. You twist, bring your knee under, stand up. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't want to do this.
So I'm going up to the cobra.
Alright, surfer stance. If your foot is over here, your board's going to go that way and you're going to fall. If your foot's over here, your board's going to go that way. So always have your feet centered on the board. You want to have a nice, firm stance where you can get low and feel really comfortable.
3, 2, 1, up!
Well, I'm stoked that you had so much fun.
Thank you so much. I'm so sick. Surfing was one of the top things that we wanted to do to have the best summer ever. And we nailed it.
And we had an awesome time, and now it's time to go to a beach bar, right?
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of today?
The first time I stood up, that was the longest time that I stayed on the board. And then after that, I was like trying to beat that.
I think it's because that's when we weren't overthinking it, but we're just sort of feeling that feeling. I was like, oh my gosh, I actually stood up. And then I got too excited and fell off.
This seems like a perfect place for us to stop and learn all about shooting with action cameras. And we have an expert with us presenting Mitch Bergsman. This guy. And of course, Laurie. And they're going to show us how to record summer activities using action cameras. That's right. You ready, guys?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. So Mitch showed us this earlier today. A lot of the usual stuff you get are like big clamps that are really clunky and just get in the way, but this gets really tight, wraps right around it, so it doesn't really get in the way of anything.
The problem with this, you've only got the one suction cup, so if it comes off, that's it, you've lost it. And you can only put it on flat surfaces, but with the 3 suction cup mount, it won't move. How should I clean the lens with the water?
Yeah. This becomes slightly a bigger problem when your camera's this side.
Give it a big
Great thing about having like small action cameras is you can put them on edit. They're on super view so that you can see my arms serve the ball.
This is something that you could really easily do. I cannot wait to see the footage.
One of the back of your board?
Yeah, one of my boards.
I can't wait to see that footage.
And I saw a lot of like lens licking.
You know what, we want to spend some more time on the beach today. So let's have a beach party.
Oh yeah.
Mike, what do we do now? Okay, as we're making s'mores by the beach, we thought we would do our own little twist on them, and we're making pina colada s'mores. So that's the chocolate, the pineapple, the marshmallow, and the coconut, and the cracker.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
So guys, that's the end of our time on the beach.
So S is for standing on a surfboard, C for capturing during moment.
Yes.
And H is for hitting the beach.
The next adventure is to learn from the barbecue masters, and we don't really know how to barbecue, so if you have any tips, please let us know.
Subscribe so you can follow all of this, and we'll see you in Tennessee. Woo! Are you ready for summer?
Can you put together the most perfect, stylish beach outfit?
Can you cook a barbecue that's going to blow your friend's mind?
Can you party until the cows come home and then be like, yo, cows, you want to party some more? And they're like, Hello, everybody. Looks like the gate says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This ought to be a really tasty treat. We're going to find out. I'm going to start off with telling you. Tioga Sequoia does not date their beers. Over to the beer site here that tells you where everybody does their dating. Let me scroll all the way up here and see what it says here. Beer Habit's got this beer actually listed here, but Great Beer does not. They have the regular version of this, but not the bourbon barrel aged version of this. Evidently, it's very limited because Beer Advocate doesn't even have a score here, and it's only got like 5 people that rated. So, it must be a very hard beer to get your hands on. A lot of times when you see this wax on top, it is a pretty rare beer, and it's usually a pretty pricey beer on top of that. Let's see here. Sequoia. No, ST. Tioga. Sequoia. Not listed. Tioga. They're not even listed on the beer site here. Makes it very hard to find out whether they're dating the 6-packs, 4-packs, cases, or what they're dating on this particular beer. So, and I've done several of these. I cannot get these beers here in Virginia. This was sent to me by Chris. So, Chris, thanks a bunch, brother, for sending me this one. I know this was a fairly pricey beer. When I see these beers, it's got the wax on the top of them. I know they're expensive beers to buy. So thank you, brother, for sending me this beer. Whatever rating these beers get, no matter who sends it to me, it does not reflect on the person that sends it to me. They have no control over why the brewery does not date their bottles or whatever. I'm just so privileged to have the subscribers that I do that send me these awesome beers. And like I said, I know this is not a cheap beer. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't a $15 to $20, maybe even a $25 bottle of beer. And he sent me several beers, quite a few from this brewery. And it's really sad to me, guys, that these breweries here, we're in 2015, and craft beer revolution has been going on since the 80s. Some of them even since the late 70s. And these guys still choose not to date their beers. If you're producing a $20 to $25, even $15 to $20 beer, and you can't put your date on the bottle or on the label somewhere, you suck. You suck. I mean, that's just plain and simple to me. This says bottle count 1,000. They only did 1,000 bottles of these. 1,000 bottles. They choose to put that on there, but they choose not to put the vintage on here. I don't understand that. It blows my freaking mind, guys. It blows my mind. I don't give a damn how many bottles you put. Put the freaking year on here when it was put in the bottle. That's all I'm going to say about that. Tioga Sequoia, you make some great beers, but if you like the common sense of putting a year or vintage on your bottles, especially something of this magnitude, don't understand that. If I was in the vicinity of this brewery, I would go in there and ask the brewer what the hell kind of crack he's smoking, or slap his damn jaws. There's no sense in it, guys. It really is. If you're going in the store and you're buying a bottle of beer that costs between $15 and $25, and it doesn't have a year on it in this style, or a month ain't a year, it's an IPA, double IPA, or whatever. Something going on wrong there, guys. I mean, they got their priorities screwed up. They really do. Like I said here, we've already gone to Rate Beer, and Rate Beer has the regular version of this, which is a 12%er, but the barley, the bourbon barrel aged version, which this is, bourbon barrel aged smoked barley wine, is at 15.1%. IBUs are 100 on this. SRM, serve temperature. They've got all the information, glassware, snifter, bottle count, but no date. Everything you need to know, but you don't need to know. Oh, Chris, thanks, brother. I do appreciate you sending me this. Like I said, it's no reflection on you, because there is no date on the bottle. It's a reflection on them, and I call them out every time that I get something like this from these brewers that think that the glassware is more important than the vintage on this. On the SRM is more important than having a year vintage on these expensive beers. So, Chris, thank you, brother. I do appreciate it. No reflection on you whatsoever. I have to call these guys out on this when they produce. When I see these wax top bottles with no vintage on them. Gotta do it. It's my job. Gotta do it. Alright, like I said, Rate Beer has nothing on this. They got the regular version. None of them have the bottle, the aged version listed on the website. So we're going to throw everything that they say out the window, because they don't even have the right beer listed there. And then we get over to Beer Advocate. They've only got 5 scores, so nobody has any scores on this beer. So, the bourbon barrel aged version of this, as far as food pairings, it's an American barley wine, but it is a monster barley wine, being bourbon barrel aged. Cheeses are sharp, blue cheddar, your more pungent cheeses, and it says here general dessert or digestive. So, this is almost like a liquor, like a brandy or cognac or something you would have after dinner or before dinner as an aperitif to help digest your food or something. This is a specialty beer. This is not something you want to chug. You wouldn't want to buy this and just pour it in a glass and just chuck it down like it's Miller Lite. Yeah. Somebody needs to slap your jaws if that's what you're doing. Evidently, you got deep pockets if you can afford to buy a beer like this and you're going to drink it like that. So let's get on with this one, guys. I got to take my knife and cut some of this massive wax off the top of the beer here so we can get into it. These guys produce some very tasty beers. They do produce some fairly mediocre beers too. So you take your chances when you buy beers from these breweries, not knowing what you're getting. And I'm not a big fan of buying expensive beers, not knowing what they're going to bring. Especially when you see this wax on the bottle top. They've taken the time to have somebody at the end of the bottling line dipping these bottles, but they don't find it important enough to put a date on it anywhere. At least a year vintage on it. So that blows my mind, guys. I just can't figure it out. Get the cap off of this puppy. Little bit of hiss. Not a big hiss on it. Yeah, I don't want the wax down into my glass. Make sure there's no loose particulates on the top of the beer here. 15%er. Let's see if it produces a hit. It's aggressive. And there's a little bit left in there. Not that a finger and a half head. on this one. Very cloudy. A deep, cloudy, copper colored beer. Cannot see the ball through it, guys. Not at all. Good looking beer, though. For a bourbon barrel aged Barleywine. It's going to do it. Definitely getting any hints on the bourbon barrel. I'm getting some notes of caramel and coffee. You know, the hint of some smokiness there. It's not overpowering. It's not up in the forefront. You really have to look for it, to find it. There is some big bouginess there at 15%, 15.10%. Just my guessing on this part, this is their more likely their standard smoke chaser that's been put into the bourbon barrels. And of course, it absorbs some of that bourbon and it increases the alcohol up to 15%. Coffee, caramel, alcohol, a hint of some smoke. And that's basically all I'm getting. So let's give it a taste and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Chris. Thank you, brother. As you can see, the head is dissipated all the way down to nothing now. Just hardly covering the top of the beer. Booziness right off the top. You haven't told us Barleywine. Nice sweetness up front. IBUs, like I said, with big IBUs on this, it's 100, I think it says. Yep. 100 IBUs. A lot of hops and bittering hops to balance out a beer that's 15.10%. Very tasty. It really is. The final beer of the evening type beer. You wouldn't want to, like I said, this wouldn't want to be the first beer you drink of the evening, especially unless this is the only beer you're drinking of the evening. Very well made. It is very well made beer. And when I taste a beer, it tastes as tasty as this one does. And there is no kind of dating on it anymore. It saddens my heart. It really does happen. It just shows it's more important to him to put bullshit information on the label and pay somebody at the end of the line, the bottling line, to put wax on it when they can't even step up to the plate and put a vintage on it. Sad. Other than being a slight boozy, and it's probably a fresh bottle. We have no idea, though. We have no idea. Even Chris, the guy that bought the bottle and paid for it and paid to ship it to me, has no idea what the vintage is on this. This is a kind of beer that's probably only produced one time, and the labels are made one time, and they print those labels one time. But they can't put the vintage on it. This beer will probably keep 20 years, guys. It really would. But how are you going to know what vintage it is unless they decide to print that on the label? So I'm not going to flap my gums about that anymore on this beer right here. It has no date. That sucks. Tioga, Sequoia. You need to get your shit together. You need to get this. It's a great beer, but you lack to put that information on the bottle. So we're going to let the other half have the other half of this, and we're going to sip on it. Might fire up a little bit of a cigar while I am sipping on this, since it's such a massively monster beer. And we'll come back and do the final chug and grade on this one. It's a great beer, guys. We just need more. We need the vintage.
We need to vintage on this. We really do. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this a little up here. Very tasty barley wine. It's got a nice, not getting a huge hint of the bourbon in there, but it's there. It's very, very subtle. It's very pleasant though. I mean, for 15+% beer, very well made beer. It's just sad that they find it necessary to put all this silly information like the SRM and bottle count and all that on there instead of the vintage of the beer. It is. As far as I'm concerned, and like I said, red beer doesn't even have the bourbon barrel aged version of this listed. And Beer Advocate only has like 5 different ratings on this, and it's not enough for them to put a rating on their website. So I'm on my own on this one. Neither one of these sites can give me a rating to go by or reference what other people think, other than reading their reviews and what they think of the beer individually. But there is no rating for either site. Great Beer doesn't even have this listed. I don't understand that at all. So. But Beer Advocate has 5 people that's had this beer, and like I said, I don't know how many ratings they need to actually put a rating on their site, but neither one of these sites have a rating for this beer. So I'm on my own. So let's do the final chug. There's some alcohol. That's 15% in there. There's some alcohol to this one. It's not burning or anything like that, but it is a big beer. It's a very big beer. And you can tell that the smell on it. I mean, it's there. You can tell it's been put in bourbon barrels. I mean, it's not huge bourbon, but you can tell it's been put in bourbon barrels. Big alcohol, big beer. Final chug. Very nice beer, though. Very well made beer. Just be aware that it is a big beer. This is a sipper, not a chugger. What I call a final beer of the evening type of beer. Something you would have with a big meal or after dinner as an aperitif to help you digest your dinner. Something you would want to be the first beer of the day or the evening or whenever you drink your beers. It's very pleasant. But as far as my rating on this one, to me, guys, it is an A beer. It is definitely an A beer. It's a very pricey beer, I'm sure. I didn't buy it. It was sent to me. But Chris, if you want to put some comments on there what this beer costs, I wouldn't be afraid to say this beer was a $20 bottle. I would not hesitate at all and say this was a $20 bottle of beer. And they found it unnecessary to put a vintage on this. And over to the beer site, it has all the craft beer breweries listed. They're not even listed on there. So, on my own on this one, guys, as far as I'm concerned, this is a 9 beer in an 8 bottle. It's an 8 beer. It definitely is a very tasty bourbon barrel aged barley wine. But we need to vintage on the bottle. So 8 for me on this one, guys. If you've had this one from Tioga, Sequoia, let me know what you think of it. Kind of think it's a fairly rare beer since neither one of these sites have a rating on this beer, and Red Beer doesn't even have this bourbon barrel aged version listed on their website at all. So evidently none of these guys over there have even seen it or heard of it. So kind of rare, I would think. So needs to be the thing that's one-time brewed beer, and they failed to put a vintage on it. So my thoughts on this one, guys. If you've had this one from them, this is the bourbon barrel aged version of their Smoke Jumper. Bourbon barrel aged version, 15.10%. Very tasty. Need a little more information from me. This is my opinion. If you've had it, let me know what you think. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.